Right, I'm here at the Bricklinks event here in Lincoln. I'm going to be checking out the event, seeing what they have to offer, all the MOCs and all the traders. I do have a few sets I'd love to be purchasing, but I think after last month's expenditure, as you might have seen in previous videos, I do need to calm myself down a bit, but if there's a bargain I will pick it up. So let's go check it out. Bricklinks is a charity event run every year in Lincoln, and this is its 10th year, the first time I've been to it. It was £4 to get in, and it was set up over 2 rooms. First off, we have this amazing Harry Potter Hogwarts MOC. Oh god, it's so beautiful, such great detail. I think it has a little bit of like the studio bit there. As you can see, Hogwarts Express running around. As it was very busy. There's the Triwizard event, as you can see there. Again, so much detail on this. It was such a fantastic MOC. I mean, I dread to think how long it took to make. It was so detailed, as you can see. See, even like the Ford Anglia in the Wisping Willow, I want to say it's called, I might be wrong. You've got the Quidditch arena there. Again, just so much detail. It's absolutely fantastic. And you got like, I think, a bit of dorm rooms there, as well as a mega sized Dobby. All the greenhouses where obviously they have the mandrakes and that. And then this was a Lego city which had all the modulars that are out so far and some MOCs as well. So it was very good to see all the modulars in one place, and me making a list of what modular to pick up next. I'm hoping it'll be either Brick Bank or the police station, or maybe Palace Cinema or the diner. I don't know. Whatever one comes with a good deal. Here we have some large Technic models of trucks and other items, which looked very cool. It interested me quite a bit. And then a Lego Duplo train set, which was great for the younger kids. And this one was quite interesting. A load of different MOCs on this one. I really did enjoy the underground railway subway station, and then onto this countryside which had such great detail with a train running around it. I think you see the guy's name. I think it was Tim Ross on this one who's built this, but this was such fantastic detail again. And on this one we had the World's Strongest Man type event with the grandstand and all the little things, which look quite cool. Before heading onto this medieval MOC, including the big red dragon, as you can see there. Again, such fantastic detail that people have gone to on these MOCs. Really inspiring. And we've got this little space MOC set up. I presume it's like on the planet or on the moon or something. It does look really cool. And another little medieval setup, which had a lot of the DC characters minifigures in, which the kids are trying to find. With a little diorama MOC there as well, spinning around with several different scenes on it. And this, I believe this is based off like the 90s underwater stuff, I believe. It reminds me of that. I might be completely wrong there, but it did look very cool and it reminded me of my childhood, of the Lego that was out back in the day. Same with this space set as well. It looked very retro, very cool, and reminded me of my childhood. I never really had these sort of sets, but I do remember them being about. And then we got this little Lego Friends little town centre MOC that was quite cool. Before going on to this really old school Lego. This was a little Lego city and a little farm farm situation there, a little farm mock, along with an aquarium, one of the ships in a plastic box, looked very cool. And then we've got some animal MOCs as well, before showing you the other side of the farm and the Lego city with the trains going around. And then we've got some other little MOCs that are on the table, which look very, very cool as well. Even a Greg's there, look, making me hungry now. Watching this. I have to get a sausage roll probably. And then some gaming MOCs before this little library setup, which looked quite cool, although the big figures were a bit weird. I don't know if they are actual Lego figures or not. They're more Playmobil size, but got a university style MOC here as well, which was very detailed and very, very good looking. I mean, some of these sets must have taken a very, very long time to have built. They really must have, and a lot of effort goes into these. And I think we've got this one's a knight's castle and MOC, little like diorama MOCs, which looked, again, this was a very cool castle. I'm not into the knight sort of stuff, but this did look fantastic. Might be a Game of Thrones type thing, I don't really know. Then we've got this little railway loop with a little scenery on. And then we went into the next room and we started off with some Star Wars stuff. Some really cool looking Star Wars MOCs. I'm not a Star Wars fan, but these did look really, really good, and you can just appreciate the time people put into these, really. And here we have a bit of a pirate scene. I believe some of these are some of the old Lego sets before this. This I really did love. This was probably one of my favourite MOCs because it just purely reminded me of my childhood with all these sort of Lego sets. I think these are from like the late 80s, early 90s, which was my childhood. Well, mid 90s was. And then Harry Potter again. This Hogwarts castle, like open backed one, looks really cool with all the little scenes inside it. I mean, there's a lot of scenes, a lot of detail again has gone into these, and they just look fantastic with the miniature Quidditch arena. And then on to the Indiana Jones one, which has a load of scenes built into the MOC at the bottom, which looks very cool. And then even more Harry Potter with the, I think it was Death Day MOC, some other little things as well. We have the 3 Dobbies there, with a little castle and some other little bits. But this was amazing. This is a fully detailed Tri-Wizard underwater scene. I mean, I think it looks better than the aquarium that's just come out. And then we're back on the Star Wars stuff. This stuff looked really cool. I saw some of this in Sheffield, and that is very detailed there. And there's some Christmassy bits coming up here, which look quite cool. Particularly if you're Star Wars fans, they will be very cool. Christmas themes, they've taken over the Palace Cinema as well, it seems. And then we have a little theme park theme here with the roller coaster. Again, a lot of detail people have gone into, and it looks fantastic. It's so inspirational for what I want to do, and what I think I could do as well, really. And this is an absolute brilliant MOC. I mean, who doesn't love a football stadium? I've been a football fan myself. Seen this a couple of times now, and it just never ceases to amaze me how much detail this guy has done. He's done the turnstiles, he's done the team bus. I mean, there's even a tram line there for supporters to get away from. And then we're on to some other little MOCs, which reminds me I need to pick up that treehouse at some point, because it does look a very cool set. Now, this was probably one of my favourite looking sets, MOCs at the event. I might either butcher this, it's either Roman or Greek. I'm presuming it's Roman, but it looked very cool. And then we're on to this all singing, all dancing, fairground, theme park type thing with motorized rides and lights. It was, again, so much detail. It's absolutely fantastic. Right, I'm back at the van now. Very good show. A lot of MOCs in there. Luckily there was only 3 traders, but somehow I still managed to buy something, even though I wasn't planning on buying anything. But I felt this was such a good deal, so let me show you what it is. And yeah, it's the Fire Station Winter Village set. It says £110, but it was actually £99, as they were doing 10% off, which I think for this set is quite good. It's not my favourite Winter Village set, and it wasn't one I was planning on buying anytime soon, but at that price I just couldn't resist not buying it, so that's what I've done. So yeah, there we go. Like I say, it was a great show. A lot of MOCs there. Like you've seen in the video, some very cool MOCs as well. And yeah, hopefully this might be my last show now till the new year, I think, unless I can tempt my way to go to another one in the meantime. But thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.